what the Alliance wants, and the Horde never knew what they wanted. Here's the Nightborne.
Explosive!
Hello everyone and welcome to another World of Warcraft video. In today's video we're going to be going over the first ever allied race which was added to the Horde, and that's the Nightborne. And this allied race was added way back in Legion, so we're going to be starting off with the basics. So now let's talk about the basics of this race. As we can see, first of all, the Nightborne, they look really cool in my opinion. Because this is, after all, a fantasy game, and every fantasy game needs elves or even more elves. Now let's talk about the race's racials. Now as you guys can see, that the first racial here is Arcane Pulse. It can damage and snare nearby enemies. This is basically, guys, an AoE, which can be quite useful, especially in Battlegrounds. I do have a Nightborne character, I have used it and it is not bad. Cantrips, pretty useful if you're like leveling up, or like let's say you're leveling up alchemy and you're going to the auction house and you're buying a lot of stuff, and you want to save the chip by going from the auction house back to the alchemist hut. So you would just summon your cantrips and you would get all your alchemy ingredients in there. So there's no need to go back to a mailbox. You can just summon in your own, which is very useful. I'm very thankful that they added that to this race. The next one, Magical Infinity. Now this is fantastic if you're going to be making a mage character, because as it says in the tin, you guys, increases magical damage, which is very useful and really good. Arcane Resistance, again similar to Magical Infinity, they both come under like the magic like topic. Resistance to arcane damage, this is very good in PvP because you do get a lot of people that just over spam arcane missiles. I don't know if you guys notice it, but if you do go into a BG, either if you're a Horde or the Alliance, there's always that one mage or two mages, one on each side, that always spams arcane missiles. So at least you know that you're a Nightborne and you don't need to worry about taking too much damage to arcane missiles, or any arcane damage that is. Ancient History increases inscription skill. Again, something that you guys won't really care about, but it's still useful and very good. So yeah guys, that's the racials and that's the basics. Now guys, to unlock the Nightborne, there is two key requirements to unlock in this race, which has now been shown on screen. The first one is the insurrection quest line, and how to do this is that you want to travel to Suramar, which has now been shown on screen, and it's right bang in the centre of the Broken Isles. And you would want to go to Dalaran and talk to the flight master, and he will give you a flight over there. To complete the quest line, you want to talk to Valestra by going over there, and then after completing it, that is you already halfway there. Now guys, the next step that you'll need to take is that you will have to grind it out again. You're going to have to get exalted with the Nightfallen. There's easy ways to do this. Everyone's favourite ways of doing this kind of thing when they're farming is by doing world quests in Suramar. Or if you're feeling it, you can do the world quest embassies. These are the ones that would give you more rep by doing 4 world quests a day, and then you will get, I would say, I can't really remember the rough estimate, but let's just say it's a lot. I say it's about 400 rep. So there we go. Now guys, I have one final piece of advice for you, is that when you're unlocking the Nightborne and when you're trying to get exalted with them, there is no restrictions of you either using a Horde character or an Alliance character. But you really just need to keep in mind though, please make sure to have a Horde 120 on standby, or even that, you can just simply buy a level 120 boost or a faction change.